Hi everybody, this is Joe. It's live WWE show 24. I'm here with my Elimination Chamber review. And I said I was going to make some videos, but this is the first video I made since my introduction. I just didn't have the motivation, but I'm going to do my review of Elimination Chamber and hopefully make more videos after this. Maybe it'd be a good time to start my show like right before WrestleMania or leading up to WrestleMania. So anyway, here goes my review of the Elimination Chamber. So our first match of the evening was Alberto Del Rio versus Kofi Kingston, and this was really good. Well, I would say a good matchup, really good. Not like a top-notch 4 or 5-star matchup, but it was right up close to that, almost close to that, you could say. And then it didn't start out well. It did start out okay, but like not like that good. It was like slow start, but it picked up as the match went halfway on. When got to the halfway mark, it got about 11 minutes, so they got a good time. And there was some good moments, but in this match, if I can say, yeah. So Alberto Del Rio wins the match, and I'd give this match a 3-star matchup. Not really sure if it was this matchup that some competitors kicked out of was it this match? So, sorry guys, but I'm not really, can't remember if it was this matchup that they kicked out of each other's finishing moves or one of the chamber matches. I think it was, yeah, it was the chamber match, the SmackDown's chamber match, so I'll get to that. But this match was really good. It was a 5-star scratch that, 3-star matchup. Sorry. Then our second matchup of the night was the SmackDown's Elimination Chamber, and this was really, really good matchup. Again, this one started out pretty slow, but it picked up, I think it picked up just when Drew McIntyre got out there. That's when the aggression started, and they started using the steel a little bit more, and the pods to at least, like, think about 2 or 3, maybe even 4, or I'm not sure if all of them went through the pods in this matchup. I know at least Wade Barrett did, and I forget who else did, but I'm not sure if all of them did, but I know at least Wade Barrett did. And there was one other person I know for sure that went in. I forget who it was, but he went through the pod immediately once Drew McIntyre got out there. McIntyre came out like with aggression. He looked pretty good, but he got eliminated a little later on. And this match was like over 30 minutes, I think, just about 30 minutes, or a little, like 31 minutes maybe. Something like that, and it was pretty good. I'll give it a 3 2/4. 3 2/4. Yeah, that's right. Big Show went through the pod, I think. All right. So this match was 2 3/4. Let me review the ending of the match, which was pretty good between Edge and Rey Mysterio, with Edge winning the match. And those are the two people who kicked out of their finishing moves. First, Rey kicked out of the spear, then Edge kicked out of the 619. Then it ended when Edge countered this West Coast pop on the top rope into a spear, and Edge retained. And then after the match was over, Alberto Del Rio came out and attacked Edge, and he had his arm bar on him, and it looked like he was about to break Edge's arm, and then Christian returned to make the save. That's right. And it wasn't Christian who everybody thought was going to be in the chamber match. It was the Big Show. So, sorry about I didn't mention that in the beginning of the review. But Christian came and aided Edge as Alberto Del Rio was attacking him. And then Edge delivered a spear of his own. See, that was like my brother trying to get through, but oh well. Sorry, I was a little too close to the camera. Let me back up. Readjust that a little bit. So, yeah, the SmackDown Chamber match was pretty good. It was about, I'd say, a 3 2/4 matchup. The next one think this is the next thing that happened. It was a segment. It was Booker T came in the ring and announcing that he was one of the trainers on Tough Enough, as we know, along with Stone Cold hosting it. And then the next trainer was introduced was Trish Stratus. And we'll get to Trish again later because he appeared again. We'll get to that later. Then the next match was... So can I just say something about Trish again? She did cut a promo and she kind of copied the Rock line and Booker T line right in front of Booker T. Booker T got on the mic. He's like, "Tell me, she didn't just say that." That was pretty cool. Just the camera again a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. So next was the tag team title match, and it wasn't. Tag team title match wasn't really anything that good because it didn't get enough time. It was about, I'm not really sure, 5 minutes maybe, and nothing much to say except that the core or the new WWE Tag Team Champions, and I'd say I give this match about half a star because there wasn't anything too bad either, but it wasn't anything much of all because it was not that much of a match. So. And then there was another segment between Vicky trying to plead to get Teddy Long to give Dolph Ziggler his job back. Teddy Long came out and said, "I am in a hiring mood." And Vicky was like, "Oh, thank you, Teddy, thank you, thank you." Oh, shut up, Vicky. It was not Teddy Long. It was not Dolph Ziggler that Teddy Long rehired. It was Kelly. She came out and attacked Vicky. Then Laycool came out. That's when Trish came back out and made the save and did all of her patented moves. She almost did botch the Stratosphere, that move off the Hurricane Run off the thing, but yeah, can't really blame her because she was wearing heels trying to climb up the turnbuckle. But at least she didn't botch the Stratusfaction. She looked pretty good in the ring, and then she celebrated with Kelly, and then that was it. And then I think... Sorry if I had that out of order, which segment came first, because then I think, then it was the WWE title match. The Miz defending the WWE Championship against Jerry the King Lawler. And it was an okay match. It was in between. It was nothing bad. It was nothing too good, but it was okay. I know a lot of people don't like Jerry the King Lawler wrestling at the age of 62, but I think for 62, he is still pretty good in the ring. Not anything he's not too quick or too fast, but at least he doesn't botch any of his moves. I think the only one thing he botched was a forearm off the turnbuckle. But that was just about all he botched, I believe. It was nothing too bad. And The Miz retained the title by giving the Skull Crushing finale. But before, Alex Riley had him got kicked out of ringside. So there was a one-on-one match. And it was actually a clean victory for The Miz. Another thing that was pretty cool during the match is that The Miz, or Jerry the King Lawler, threw The Miz onto Michael Cole. That was good. You gotta say that was good. But then, the ending came, Miz got the Skull Crusher finale into the King. I was kind of hoping the King would win, just to have a title match. I know he probably would not have. He would have held it until next night on Raw and then lost it to The Miz. And so, I think they're probably going to set up a match at WrestleMania between Jerry the King Lawler and Michael Cole. And Jerry the King Lawler will get his title match. I mean, his match at WrestleMania. And then came the Raw's Elimination Chamber match, and that was a pretty good match. It was probably right on the same level with the SmackDown Elimination Chamber, maybe just a tad better. Yeah, it was just a tad better. Again, it started off actually pretty good, then it slowed down towards the middle, then at the end picked right up. I think it was actually a little bit longer than the SmackDown's Chamber match. I think by 2 minutes. I think this one was about 33 minutes long. Something like that. 33 or 32 minutes long. Anyway. There's a segment where when CM Punk came out, the pod malfunctioned, as the malfunctioned, and he couldn't get out, and he got caught, and Randy Orton was beating on him, and then once he finally did get out, he threw him out in the ring and RKO'd him and eliminated him. But the general manager said, we're not having it like that, because of the malfunction in pad. So CM Punk can re-enter this match, and he got back into the pod, and he was actually the last one out. Then R-Truth came out here. He didn't last too long, maybe about a minute or two, but he did some stuff like before he got eliminated, but not too much. So he was eliminated pretty quickly. And then once it got down to the nitty gritty, it was like, who got eliminated after? Randy Orton got eliminated after R-Truth. Oh well. I knew he wasn't going to win, but I thought he'd last just a little bit longer than that. But then John Morrison did pretty good in this match. There was this moment, I think, right at the beginning where he went and to attack Sheamus, but he dodged. Sheamus dodged it and climbed on the stitch, and like Spider-Man, climbed onto or hooked onto the chamber and did a springboard, and he actually did like a move off the top of the ceiling of the cell. That's just pretty cool. And for a minute there, I was really actually thinking maybe WWE would give John Morrison this match, but he got eliminated by Punk with the go to sleep. Then it was down to John Cena. Well, before that, before that, I forgot to say, Morrison eliminated Sheamus. Sorry about that. Pause. Right after that move, but then he got eliminated. Then it was down to Cena and Punk. And they did quite a little bit of good back and forth action. And then at the end, it was Cena who got the win when he did the attitude adjustment to Punk from the outside to the outside on the steel, and he won. And he celebrated a little bit, and pretty good. This was a pretty good pay-per-view. I'll give it 8 out of 10 stars. Actually, I'll just say 8.5 out of 10 stars, since all the matches except for one were a 3-star match. So that's it for my Elimination Chamber review. Peace out.